in case you were busy watching the World Series last night and didn't get a chance to check in on the flaming wreck that continues to smolder in Cleveland. Yep, let's update you. The Cavaliers were favored by double digits going into last night's game against the Pacers, and instead they lost by double digits again. You know how all summer you were cracking jokes about the weak Eastern Conference? Well, the Cavs now rank 13th in that conference. And for those of you still doing the "I'm not falling for it, the Cavs always do this, and then they're fine in June" routine, guess what? The Cavs absolutely do not always do this. In fact, they've never done this, because these last 4 games are officially the worst stretch of losses of LeBron James' career ever. And hey, the Cavs may still be fine in June. A bad start does not doom them until the end of time. But it does require some attention, because this is clearly more than, hey, it's been a long 3 years, they're just a little bored. Even LeBron seems concerned. Remember earlier this week when he said he wasn't about to go crazy over all this losing because, quote, "What is this, October?" Well, last night, after a reporter noted he was much more grumpy, LeBron responded, "Yeah, it's a new month." It is, and somehow the Cavs defense is getting even worse. All week, we've been showing you video on how slow and sludgy Cleveland is in transition. And look here, from last night, there's still plenty of that. But we should also note the Cavs are now dead last in defending the pick and roll as well. According to Second Spectrum, the Pacers took advantage of that early and often, scoring 57 of their points that way. The Pacers also shot 61% from 3. The Cavs, 22% from 3. That's not good. Also not good was watching Tristan Thompson limp off the court. An MRI confirmed a calf strain, but Tristan is now on crutches, and the Cavs say he will be out 3 to 4 weeks. Maybe there's a silver lining there. Jay Crowder will get Thompson's spot in the starting lineup, and Crowder normally plays better with more minutes, so maybe at least he'll improve. I mean, look, something has to change here for Cleveland. Nearly a third of the league isn't trade eligible until mid-December, and even once those players are available, there is a limit to how much the Cavs can reshape their roster. Isaiah Thomas will help the team's offensive spacing, but he isn't coming back this month, and even when he does, he's not solving your problems on defense. The Cavs have got who they've got at this point. Those players have simply got to get better. I mean, Tracy, if you are LeBron on this team, or if you are Ty Lue, what do you actually do to improve things?
Well, like we talked about yesterday on the show.
Like we've talked about every day, right? It feels like.
But these guys having a players meeting only, and really hashing out what the problem is. Everybody, speaking their piece. Pip said yesterday that it's not going to happen in the next game. It probably happens somewhere in the next couple of weeks. We'll see the effects of what that meeting was all about. They're playing bad basketball. This is just all on the players. The system is in place. Mm-hmm. These guys have to sustain effort, like LeBron said, for 48 minutes, and it's just not there. When you are right above Dallas Mavericks in defensive efficiency,
that's it.
That's pretty bad, man.
That's it. They're the only ones worse.
Well, I just think right now it's still early, and they still have LeBron James. So
wow.
they brought in a lot of new pieces, but there's no time to panic right now.
I mean, I don't think they're panicking.
No,
right?
I get all that, but they still should be better than what they're showing.
Well, they should be, but we're looking at an older LeBron James.
Yes,
we're looking at a guy now that is probably starting to dial back a little bit, not exerting himself in October and November, because we've seen LeBron James' team come out and they're the best for the whole month. Competing against the Golden State Warriors, any team in the season. But now he's an older player. He can't produce that same type of effort night in and night out. Yes, they do miss Kyrie because he could carry them offensively. Mm-hmm. But now they're trying to find that second
and
guy.
Then again,
that's going to take
I look
some
at
time.
their personnel. Kevin Love is not a defender. Derrick Rose, not a defender. J.R. Smith, not a defender.
Well, he has been at times in the past, but it has not been happening.
No, it's not been happening. So their personnel in that starting lineup is just all wrong.
So do you go to management and ask to reshape the roster a little bit?
I think you have to look down on that bench and insert guys with great energy. Crowder, Iman Shumpert, who will give you some energy, because I'm sure he's thirsty about getting more minutes. And that's what you have to do.
Well, I
Shake
think
it up a
when,
little
dealing
bit.
with
when
injuries
LeBron
as well,
James
and
put his cape on, he's going to bring that defense together. We all know how well he can help on the defensive end.
He can't do that for
9 months.
no, he can't.
8 months.
not about to be 33. No.
Right. So I don't know. They have to do something because this can dig them into such a deep hole. I agree, Pip. This is not what we're going to see in June. I get that. No one's panicking, I don't think, but I do think that you can start to get yourself off track in a way
Yeah.
that it's hard to get back on track.